guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before you do anything, like, subscribe, comments down below. Today I will be guest starring in my friend's podcast.
Hello,
Annalise with The Time Is Now.
The Time Is Now podcast. Subscribe
And go listen to her 2 episodes out already. Today we will be talking about loyalty. So
Ooh,
stay tuned for all the tea.
Okay. So then I did my little music and
oh my god, I just fixed it.
what did you do?
I pressed that. Ah!
Wow, we're so smart.
You're always learning something every day, you know?
Real.
You're always learning.
Always
But
learning.
we got it to make it look better, so.
Okay, so the first topic we're going to be talking about in aspect to loyalty is friendship loyalty. So how loyal are you as a friend to your other friends? And I wanted to talk about how hard do we expect our friends to ride for us? Like, how loyal do you expect your friends to be for you?
So for me personally, I feel like everyone has their different definition of a friend. So for me, a friend, you are basically my family. Like, I ride for you like to the end. Like, if I say you're my friend to like, you're my family, like, period. Like, no like sugarcoating that. You're just my family, period.
I feel like I have like very few people I actually consider friends. Like, I would say I probably have like 2, and one of them's like actually like basically my cousin. So I'm a little bit of a loner, but that's fine because I always say like not everyone deserves your loyalty or your friendship. So
not a lot of people deserve to know you,
period.
and I feel like a lot of people need to understand that you don't need to give yourself to everybody. You don't need to let everybody know what's going on in your life, because most of the time, half of the people you talk to, they're not even gonna be there like later in your life. Like, not even when you even make it into the top, they probably won't even be there anymore. And if they're not there, they was never meant to be there.
That's so true. Like, my friends from, I mean, I'm cool with my friends from high school, but like I just didn't think we were not gonna speak as much as we don't speak right now. And it's just crazy because I don't know, you think at that time that, you know, you're gonna like literally be around these people for the rest of your life, and that's not how life is. Like, people come and go. So it's just, you have to be so careful about who you actually want to give that loyalty and a friend to. And as far as like how hard I expect my friends to ride for me, like in relationships or in friendships, like I expect like if anything happens, like you are on my side like at all times. And that kind of brings me into the next thing I wanted to talk about, like how do we feel about people, like friends that want to, like, I've been friends with people that want to be so cool with everyone that they end up doing unloyal shit to you because they just want to be friendly with everyone. And it's just like, you cannot do that. You can't be like nice to everyone, because you're gonna be fake at one point, because not everyone likes each other. So if you're being nice to everyone, it's just like, I don't know, that's just a weird thing for me.
So I feel like a lot of people who are just trying to be friends with everyone, they're just trying to follow the crowd and just like follow basically the trends that are going on. And I honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, I know people that are like that, but, and I talk to them, I like say hi, but it's never like, oh, like I'm gonna tell you like what's going on in my life or this and that, because those people, they're acquaintances, yes, and they are quick to run their mouth. Sadly, it's the truth. But like, you can like say, oh no, I can trust him, and that. No, don't do it. But I promise you, it's gonna come running back to you from someone else, and it's gonna be like, I messed up. Like, I opened my mouth and I blabbed too much to the wrong crowd.
I've definitely had my fair share of telling the wrong people the wrong, well, not the wrong stuff, but just too much about me, because I tend to like overshare sometimes. Like, Maria's like the opposite. Like, she won't tell you shit unless you like really know her.
I will literally not tell you nothing.
And a lot of like my friends are normally like that, and then I'm the overshare, and I'm like literally like, oh yeah, like want to see like my vagine like today, like just met you, like I don't care, let's get in the bathroom together.
Close, like I will tell you everything, and it's sometimes it's like you won't even expect it, because you know you can never expect, like you won't ever expect what comes out of someone's mouth or what they're going through. But me personally, like once you get close to me, like I literally will tell you everything. It's because of how much I trust and I love you.
And that's good. That's like setting boundaries, which is something that comes with like loyalty. Like you have to set a lot of boundaries, especially in not just friendships and relationships. So that brings us into our next topic about relationships. So Maria and I both have boyfriends. Spicy. Juicy. So Maria and I both have man, so we, you know, have a little bit of experience,
I got a lot,
you would say, in this topic of relationship loyalty. So I wanted to talk about the topic of, if you have to even question it, you shouldn't even be in that relationship. Because a lot of people, they think like, oh no, like you know, with relationships, they're hard, you just have to work on things. But that's one thing for me personally that I'm like, if I have to question that, like, I shouldn't even be here. That shouldn't even, like, be a topic, something that should be running through your mind. And I feel like for me, it's, like, the last thing ever. Like, yes, I will check phones and stuff out of curiosity, just because I'm a chismosa, I'm nosy, but not because I'm looking for anything, if that makes sense. Because I shouldn't be thinking that if I'm with someone, I should trust them enough to be loyal.
Period. If you sit here and say you never checked your man's phone, you are lying. You're lying. I know all of us have, because I know damn well I have. And sometimes I just do it. I mean, maybe in the beginning of my relationship, I did it out of curiosity, and I was just like, like, you know, it's my first time. I just want to check it. But then there's times where it's just like, I'm just bored. I just want to go through your phone. But other than that, if you have to question your man's loyalty towards you, there is something going on. If you like really have to question, because I know sometimes we just be like tripping and it's all in our head. But if you like really feel it, there's something going on. And if it's to the point where you need to question yourself about it,
trust your gut.
Trust your gut, sis, and do something about it. Don't assume. Talk about it. Communicate. That's the number one thing in everything in life, is just communicating. It's literally so simple, and it can save you from so much arguments, drama, all of that.
And never let anyone make you feel crazy, because you are not crazy.
Never ever. Trust your intuition. It's literally your biggest best friend, and it will save you from so much bullshit in life.
Period, sis. No, like, you're literally probably 95% of the time, if you have a feeling about something, you're probably right. Like, us girls, we just have that in our blood.
Those instincts. Listen to those instincts. They're crazy, but I swear, like, half the time they're right. They're true.
And I feel like checking phones and stuff, like, that comes a lot just like the beginning of relationships, just because like you're just trying to get a feel for what your dynamic is,
what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, like you want to see, like, low-key, like, I say like the past,
group chat. The
group chat. It's always in the group chat. If you can't find anywhere,
and if you can't find it in the group chat, I'm sorry for you.
It's always in the group chat. Like, if you don't find anything anywhere else, trust me, you'll find something in the group chat.
God always gives you signs, trust me. Like, even if you don't find it in the phone, he will give you signs. Like, he will let you know. He is your best friend too. But
that's just our toxicas coming out.
Yeah. I can be a little toxic, okay? Yeah. Don't let my positiveness manipulate you, because, you know, I feel like all of us girls have our toxic sides of us. It's
just working on it.
Exactly. And it depends on how mature you take things.
For sure. Yes. And also how much confidence you have in yourself affects 100%,
yes, 100%.
like how much you trust your partner. Because if you're not confident about yourself, you're always going to be comparing yourself to other people.
Yep.
Thinking, oh, like, is my boyfriend looking at this girl? Or
is he looking at her page? Is he looking at her OnlyFans? I don't know.
I hope not. I hope
Better
not. Better not.
No.
Cancel those
Check that
cards.
credit card. Check that card transactions. Check it. Check his search history. And if he deletes it, he has it in there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding, but you know, you just hopefully not.
So this is why we're working on ourselves, because when you're confident with yourself, you're self-confident. Like nothing phases you. Oh my god.
Twitches! Bro, like literally nothing phases you when you are confident about yourself and you're confident about your own beauty and what you bring to the table.
Period. Like first of all, like you should always know, like you bring so much value to a relationship. If you are even in a relationship, if you even get to be in a relationship, you have something of value that person wants and that person needs in their life, because relationships aren't just like not saying it's like a transaction, but if you are in a relationship with someone and they choose you to be in a relationship with, like it's because you bring value to their life. So you already know you bring something to the table. You shouldn't be questioning, am I not good enough? Am I not this? Like, you're already bringing something if they choose to actually get into a relationship. Especially at our age. Like, guys don't really want, like, this type of commitment. Or they just want to fuck around half the time. So if you actually get someone to settle down, it's because you
and if he gets on his shit, it means he truthfully loves you and he wants to be with you for like his life, maybe, probably not.
Period. Now getting into a little bit of a juicy question. Are you okay with your partner being friends with people of the opposite sex? This is a really touchy subject because I don't know how I feel about this.
Okay. I feel like in this generation we have that we are going through right now, I mean, yes, you can trust your partner to 100%, but I feel like if you are just like, I don't know, like you find a friend that's I don't know, you end up being friends with a girl, I just feel like it would kind of be, to me, it's kind of weird. Like, you know, you already have a relationship, you already have a girl, like that's your friend already. I don't know why you need another girlfriend for, but you know what I mean.
And you don't need any other female. Just me and your mom. Period.
Listen, I got like 100 different personalities. All right, I'm like, that's all your friends right there. I don't know. Like, I see people like don't mind it, but I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna act a different way if I know like that's not how I feel inside of me. And you know, I just don't know. But I understand if it was a friend that came before me, like obviously, because if you want to be with that girl, you would have been her, not me. And you just need to be very mature about it, because some people like overthink that and then assume things and this and that. Like, get over yourself. Like, stop it. You're doing too much.
Yeah, that's very true. And I feel like there's friends and then there's friends. Like, I don't know. Like, the topic in general of girls and guys being friends, it's just like so touchy to me, because I feel like it's just like, I don't know. I feel like there's normally it's an ulterior motive for a guy and girl being friends, not just a friendship. But it depends, because like it's like I'm cool with my boyfriend's like friends and that, but that's a different situation.
Those are his friends.
Those are his friends, because at the end of the day, those people aren't going to be loyal to you. You're going to call them when he's not answering the phone, be like, where he's at. They're going to lie to you. They're not going to tell you the truth.
And if they do, oops.
If they do, they're not loyal to him. But that's a different topic.
Either way, you shouldn't be nothing. You should be nothing behind my back. Period.
Yeah. There's nothing to hide, and we shouldn't be assuming, because assumptions are not good for you. But
that's toxic.
Not good for your mental health either. But those are his friends, so that's different. But as far as like, I guess, yeah, like what you said, like if they have a friend of the opposite sex before you guys met and there was no history, they're just simply friends, like that's fine, that's cool. But if you're in a relationship with someone and they just say like, oh hey, like I have this new friend, like that's just odd to me, to be honest. That is odd. There can be like coworker friends too, but then like,
oh yeah, I feel like you know, say you see them at a party or a place and you guys just like talking right there and everyone's just all together, then yeah, like go ahead. But like I personally feel like FaceTiming and texting is kind of like overboard. Like I feel like you're doing a little bit too much. And why are you guys texting? Like for what?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like people might see it as like, oh, she's crazy, she's toxic, but I mean, like if you really think about it, like I barely text people like that or like FaceTime. If I FaceTime you, it's like I got some tea or I got something important or I'm bored.
Yeah.
And you know, other than that, like if I'm just FaceTime a guy like a friend guy out of nowhere, like for no reason, that's kind of a little.
So would we say acquaintances are fine, but actual like core friendships, that's just like a little iffy. Very situational, because there's situations and situations. Like if you're all friends, like all of you, that's different. I feel like that's more comfortable, you know.
Yes, and I know guys that have friends that are not just friends, they doing things on the low. So
we call that friends with benefits. That's a whole different topic we're not getting into today because too toxic. But yeah, I guess that's our stance on that, which is not bad. Let us know if you think otherwise.
Yes,
because I feel like everyone has different opinions on
yes,
this.
they do. And comment below what you think about it and if you think he could have friends or not.
Period.
That is the end of this podcast. If you guys want to hear more about it, go to her, what is it, on Spotify. Go check out The Time Is Now and go listen to the rest of it.
Peace.